Welcome to the MMA Minutes Trivia Show.
All right, welcome everyone to the UFC 271 Trivia Show presented by the MMA Minute. I am your host, Steve, and today I am joined by a friend of the show, Josh. Josh, how you doing?
I'm good, Steve. I'm ready to get my trivia on. I love trivia. I watch, do you watch The Dozen on Barstool ever?
I actually just watched it for the first time last week.
I love that. That's like my favorite thing to watch on YouTube. So I've become a trivia fiend. I like doing it with my family, so I'm super excited.
Calling it the gauntlet. 3 rounds, 3 1-minute rounds. Round 1 is a 60-second lightning round. Easy questions. Round 2 will be a 60-second lightning round with harder questions. Round 3 will do the final wager where you can basically wager as much as you've built up to that point. And then at the very end, I'd love to hear your main event predictions. So this is UFC 271, which would be Adesanya versus Whittaker 2. Sound good?
Sounds good to me, yeah. Some lightning rounds, baby.
Yep, so we'll see how you do. Right off the top of the head, you get 60 seconds. I'm going to put the timer up now, and we're going to get started. Question number 1. Izzy has over 70 wins in what combat sport?
Kickboxing.
What state is UFC 271 being held?
I guess Arizona.
Name this UFC 271 fighter. He's ranked. He used to fight up at heavyweight. Now he fights at middleweight.
That's Jared Cannonier.
What is Robert Whittaker's nickname?
Oh, I mean, is it officially? I gotta go Bobby Knuckles. I think it's Bobby Knuckles. I don't know if that's official. The Reaper, Robert the Reaper.
What gym does Israelite Adesanya train at? 12 seconds.
No. Eugene Behrman. What's it called?
5 seconds.
Oh, it's City Kickboxing. City Kickboxing.
Ooh, that was literally right at the buzzer.
That's what I couldn't think of it. I could not think of the name.
All right, let's see how you did in that one. So Izzy has over 70 wins in kickboxing. That was correct.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure if it was like Muay Thai or.
Question number 2. What state is UFC 271 being held in? You said Arizona. The correct answer was Texas.
Dang.
Houston, Texas.
Again, they were going back to Houston.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that.
And Derek Lewis is there fighting on the card too, so.
Yeah, what the hell? He said he didn't even do that. He said he didn't want to do that. Now he's doing it.
I don't know what he means, for being honest.
What the hell, man?
Question number 3. Name this UFC 271 fighter. He's ranked. Used to fight at heavyweight. Moved down to middleweight. You said Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier is correct.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why he packs a ridiculous punch. Probably the most power in the division. Debatably.
Yeah, I like Jared.
Question number 4. Robert Whittaker's nickname. So unofficially, it's Bobby Knuckles. Officially, it's the Reaper, which you did mention. I heard you say that at one point, so I'll give you the 5 points on the Reaper.
Yes.
I guess for future reference, when I ask those, it's like when he's being announced in the ring.
Yeah.
Or octagon. What is Bruce Buffer saying?
When he first came, when he first came in the UFC, he was just known to me as the starry chest tag guy.
Then question number 5. What gym does Israel Adesanya train at? You pulled it out right at the end. It is City Kickboxing with Eugene Behrman. So we'll give you another 5 points there. It gives you 20 points of a possible 25.
Okay.
That's a good start.
It's a good start.
All right, so we're really going to test your mental conditioning here. Like, how many rounds can you go? 1 minute lightning rounds, bang, bang, bang. Because we're going to step it up a little bit. This is going to be harder questions.
All right.
Are you prepared?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, here we go. What country was Israel Adesanya born in?
Nigeria.
How many title defenses does Izzy have?
He has 4. 4 title defenses. That's my guess. 4.
Name this UFC 271 fighter. UFC flyweight, Dana White Contender Series alum, and he fought for the belt.
Flyweight. Alex
And
Perez.
you can pass if you need to.
Alex Perez.
Most recent opponent, Robert Whittaker.
It was Jared. It was Jared Cannonier. Yeah.
Derek Brunson's.
Darren
Ooh, do you want to go back real quick? You got 15 seconds.
No, Darren Till. No, Jared. I'm sticking with Jared.
Derek Brunson's last loss was to Izzy. What round did the fight end?
Round 1.
Bang, and that's with 3 seconds to spare.
All right.
Ooh, that was a mental sweat. I could feel that one. Here we go. So, what country was Israel Adesanya born in? You said Nigeria, and that is correct. So we'll give you 10 points on that one.
Yes. Let's go.
How many title defenses does Izzy have? You said 4. It was close. The correct answer is actually 3.
Ah.
And that's, you know, because the Whittaker fight wasn't technically a defense. So they go Romero, Costa, Vittori. That was 3.
Is that were they unifying?
Yeah, because it was interim with Gastelum, unifies with Whittaker, and then 3 after that.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing the clip. He's trying to get all the Thanos stones on his belt. That's what he wants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I remember there were definitely a couple on there, but he wants to get more.
Okay, he's collecting. I like it. I thought this was a good question. So, name this UFC 271 fighter. He's a UFC flyweight. He was on Dana White Contender Series, and he fought for the belt. You said Alex Perez, and that is correct. It was Alex Perez.
Dang.
Who I feel like people kind of forget about him.
Yeah, he's up there. I was looking at that fight. I like flyweight a lot, so and we've talked to Jeff Molina before, and he wants to fight Matt Schnell. So I'm watching Matt Schnell pretty closely now too.
Oh yeah, and for everyone out there, definitely go watch Jeff Molina fight. The guy's an absolute stud. Super young, right? Like he's coming up big time.
Yeah, and that's a good flyweight fight that I'm interested in. 271.
For sure. Most recent opponent, Robert Whittaker. So you stuck with Jared Cannonier. It was actually Kelvin Gastelum. He snuck in there at the end there. Yeah, I think he took a short notice fight, wasn't it?
Yeah. I know that Jared fought Kelvin last, right? Jared fought Kelvin last too, because they were a main event.
Yes.
So I did not. Kelvin didn't come to mind for Robert. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, Kelvin kind of snuck in there. And he lost via unanimous decision, I believe it was.
Yeah, he's okay. Good bounce back. Like, why is he? Yeah, his short notice hasn't really panned out. He's got
no. I'm a fan too. Like, I like Kelvin, but he's been on a pretty bad skid. I feel like he doesn't really know what he wants to do. 185, 170. Yeah. All right, and the last one here was Derek Brunson's last loss was to Izzy. What round did the fight end? You said round 1, and that was correct.
Yes.
They took him out in like the last minute of round 1.
I was scared on that one, but I knew he handled that man. So.
Oh, he did. Yeah, Brunson got hit bad. He was like stumbling forward a bunch, and it was not pretty. But that was his last loss. You know, like that. Yeah. That was like 4 years ago.
It's nuts. They're on the same card now.
Now they're on the same card, and it's a big fight.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so you picked up 30 points of a total 50 in round 2, which gives you a total of 50 points going into the final wager. You have the option to bet all 50.
Is it a multiple choice question or what's the fun?
So it's not. It's I'm going to need one answer. But you have 2 choices to choose from, and the category I would say is previous UFC fights.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll wager the 50. I'll wager the 50.
You're going all in. 50.
I'm going all in.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, I don't know, but I get multiple guesses, I guess. So.
Yeah, we'll see how you react to the question. I always have a hint ready just in case. But we'll see how you do. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Final wager. Robert Whittaker has 3 losses in the UFC. Taking Izzy out, name one of the other 2 fighters.
Like I can't even picture Robert losing now. Besides
I can give you another hint, but I would have to take away some points.
You could take away some points. I need it.
All right, I'm going to deduct 10 points and tell you that one of these fighters was actually at 170.
That's
and
right.
They're a ranked fighter. Still ranked today.
It's Kamaru Usman. Final guess.
Locking in Kamaru Usman on the final wager of 50 points. He went all in. He went balls to the wall. He went all in. Tricky question. So you said Kamaru Usman. The correct answers are 1 was Court McGee.
Oh my god.
Which was pretty wild. And the second one, which I was more hinting towards, was Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Oh wow.
At 170, yeah.
I was Court on the Ultimate Fighter with. Was that when they fought?
You know what?
But
I'm not 100% sure, but it was like one of his first few fights in the UFC. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was the Ultimate Fighter, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. Court McGee and Wonderboy.
That's a tough one. 30. Yeah, when you said 37 and 38, what came to mind was Phil Hawes, and I don't know why. It's like Phil Hawes might have beat him sometime, and then you said 37, 38. Strategy gone. I had nothing.
Yeah, that's tough. And because you kind of forget that he fought down at 170 at one point.
Yeah.
Then he kind of bounced back at 185. So that's a tough one. But Josh, unfortunately, you went all in. That's the risk versus the reward. You're gonna walk away with 0 points, but you had fun today, right? You can't put a point value on that.
You can't. No. I went all in. I wanted to beat Lewis today. I wanted to come out and show Lewis what's up, but Lewis only wagered 10, so that was weak sauce. I had to go all in. I had to go all in. I can stick with my choice. I can live with it.
If you can give me a main event prediction, the winner, the round, the method of victory, maybe we'll have a prize. Who knows?
Well, I love this fight a lot. It's probably my favorite fight of the year. I think it's going to be. I said it's going to be the biggest fight in UFC history because I think the fight's going to be so good. So depending on the fight, I'm going to say Adesanya he's too good for me to pick against. Robert's going to bring a fucking war to him. It's going to be like the Gastelum fight on steroids. I think he's really going to bring it out of Izzy, but I think Izzy's going to win by decision. I'm going to say decision. It's going to be a 5-round war.
I like it. The more I thought about it, like right off the bat, I was like, I want Whittaker. I think he's really going to come back and win this time around, change up the strategy a little bit. But it's Izzy. Like you keep forgetting he's potentially one of the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah, that's true. And I think it's going to be a split decision too.
Wow, imagine that. I'd lose my mind. I'd need a third fight. I would need it.
You would have to. No matter what. I think it's going to be a split decision. For
All right. Well, he's got Izzy by decision. Thanks, Josh, for coming on. What do you have going on? I'll give you a quick plug if you need anything.
Yeah, no, thank you, Steve, for having me. Thanks for inviting me. A lot of fun. I love my trivia. So, I got some weekly interviews over on Fight Bananas, Easy Money. I think we're going to have Lucas Clay on next week, 8-1 fighter. Got some buggy chokes on his record. And then, just follow my MMA YouTube channel, Rooted MMA, if you would, because we have the fighters in person, and it just brings a different element, I think, to the interviews. And you really get to see and hear and learn a lot about them. So go follow Rooted MMA on YouTube, please. Really appreciate that.
Awesome. You heard it here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Steve with the MMA Minute. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Give us all the likes, all the follows, and we will see you next time.